Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim HaKakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahushai is the name of His Son. Bashem mean in the name. All praises due to them. You know, they are the reason we're living, we're up, we're moving around, and all of that. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS that we well, and all your brothers in the four corners of the earth. They're teaching, much love and respect. Honors to your brothers. The name of this lesson is we still have to somewhere around. We still have to keep the laws of the scripture. All right, we still have to keep the laws of the scripture. All right, you know, we can't keep everything. Of course, we can't keep the sacrificial law because Yahweh already fulfilled that. But we still have to keep the dietary laws. We still have to keep the 10 commandment. You know, as you're growing up, you had to keep them. You know, and on them, you know, you had to keep them. The 10 commandments. You know, and the others you could keep. You know, a woman's supposed to keep the law to deal with her period, a monthly cycle. You know, the purification law when she finished giving birth. You know, you still had to keep the laws. You had to rehearse the righteous acts, like the scriptures say. Let me get into that. Get into the scriptures. All right, Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drying water. All right, the places of drying water is America, and drying water represents slavery. All right, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. All right, so we supposed to rehearse the righteous act. All right, now let us look up the word rehearse. Rehearse. Rehearsal. All right. There we go. Rehearsal, the practicing of something which is to be performed before an audience, usually to test or improve the interaction between several participating people, or to allow technical adjustment with respect to staging to be done. All right, that's a rehearsal. A preparatory activity analogous to the rehearsal of a show. All right, the act of rehearsing or contriving something, the fact of something being rehearsed. All right, all right, to repeat is the, give me a sec. It also means to repeat. It's
rehearse. Etymology. From Middle.
Rehearse. It said to repeat as what has been already said. To tell over again. To recite. You see, we had to go over it. All right. To narrate. To relate. To tell. We also had to teach it. Teach our children. Teach our sons. Teach Israel. All right. Those that would listen. To practice by recitation or repetition in private for experiment and improvement. You see that? prior to a public representation, especially in theater. You see, to rehearse, to instruct by rehearsal, to conceive and carefully prepared. So you had to recite the laws and so forth. All right, you had to teach it. You had to go over it. You had to keep it. All right, because without the law, you're gonna be a wild beast running around here. Now let us back it up with the scriptures. Romans 3 and verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Now you have faith. Do we make void the law? Question. The Most High forbid. Yeah, we establish the law. No, we establish the law. All right, we establish the law. We supposed to recite it, go it over, practice it. You see, we supposed to rehearse it. All right. So what we gonna automatically be doing is establish the law. We're not supposed to make void the law. All right. Now let us go to Matthew 5 and verse 19. And it read, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. You see, so you're not supposed to teach to break the commandment. All right, you're supposed to keep them, practice them, rehearse them. All right. Now let us go to Matthew 4 and verse 4 and see what I say. Matthew 4 and 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceed out of the mouth of the Most High. So we're supposed to live by the word of the Most High. We're supposed to do the things that he say. All right. All right, not just hear it and not do it. All right. We supposed to do what the Lord say. All right. All right, because man don't live by bread alone. We have to live by every word of the Lord. All right. The word of the Lord is what gives you life. It gives you stability. All right. It keeps you clean. All right. Because you're the men, you're supposed to get circumcision. Like Apostle Gabar, they went into a video he did a long time. And he often talk about it. Circumcision is actually a clean thing. It keeps you clean. When you get circumcised, it keeps your rod clean, bro. I will tell you that. It's much cleaner, and so forth. My woman recently gave birth, and she did keep the law of purification. So women should be doing that. All right. You should be keeping the laws of purification. All right. Now, for us, James 1, James 1 and 21. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. All right. So keeping of the laws of the Most High and the precepts will save your souls. All right. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. So you're not just hearing this word, you're practicing, you're rehearsing it, you're doing it. All right, you're doing it. You're establishing it. All right. It say, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he behold himself and goeth his way, and straightway forget what manner of man he was. But whosoever looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work. See it there? A doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. You see? So keeping the laws, keeping the precept, keeping the commandment, you also will be blessed. Alright? If any man among you seeming to be religious and bridle not his tongue, yeah, that's the point. Alright, so you're supposed to be a hearer, a doer of the word. Sorry, I say hearer, contrary wise. And I'll close with this precept. Romans 7:1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, or that the law have dominion over man as long as he live. Alright. Verse 2. For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he live. But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of husband. I show you that the law is still in effect. Alright. You're not supposed to teach against the law. Alright. We still have to practice it and go it over. Alright. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom.